up, y'all? It's Ayana and Niles. This is Couples Unscripted Street Talks. We are on the streets. We're on the Beltline, talking to couples, ask them a couple questions.
Yeah, we're just trying to get some honest, authentic answers with these questions that we asking. Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Okay, warm up. Let me get it. I didn't have any shots in me like last time. You know what I mean? I had more shots. Hey, how are y'all? Hey, good. I would love to ask you guys a question.
Good.
And you guys are so cute. I was like, oh, I have to stop you guys.
Yeah.
What's one value or belief that you both share that strengthens your relationship?
Honesty and communication. Good communication, and not like, oh, he's got to read my mind and she's got to this and that. No, bitch, if you want something, just say it out loud. Be direct and don't beat around the bush. If the bush is asking to be beaten, just beat the bush.
I think we're partners, like we are supportive to each other, whatever you want to do and through life. So that support that I think we both missed in past relationships. It's been great for us.
Put God first. Yeah, ditto. Communication is really like my big thing.
We're very supportive. Try to let each other follow their dreams and and be supportive.
Definitely God. We've gotten closer to God since we've been together. We're always talking about God all the time.
Transparency.
Okay. What about you?
Honesty, communication.
Someone running away from them.
Some people are running away, but I'm grabbing them. Get these people real quick. Oh my God! Yes, we have to. This is perfect. Yes. So, how important is communication in a relationship?
Very important, because if you're not communicating, then you're not on the same accord.
By far, I think he's the best communicator in the relationship. I get frustrated sometimes, and then I get like little feisty. I'm Brazilian, so but he's good at managing that. So I think he does great at communicating and kind of like calm me down if I'm, a little bit aggressive about things. He definitely brings that balance to the relationship.
It's important, but it has to be strategic. You can't say, well, everything that's always on your mind, but you also can't expect someone to read your mind. You got to understand that unless it's said, that your partner doesn't know. So
you definitely got to explain so that they understand, like you say, because you can communicate all day, but the person really don't know what you're saying. You can have two different thoughts about one, thing. So
Be as objective as you can be and understand that you're going to have a different perspective than the other person, and that's okay.
All right, we're on the hunt. Let's go. We're on the hunt. We're on the move. Like, do you guys have a goal as a couple? With something you guys don't want to accomplish?
spend more time together.
Travel.
I just think spending more time together.
What's the most ridiculous thing you've argued about as a couple? What do you think?
That men don't wipe after using number one. Yeah, he swears that they don't, and I'm like, but you should. Like, also wash your hands. That was the stupidest argument we've had. Lasted for like probably 2 weekends. 2 weekends. I don't know. He was still trying to get me to ask my brother. That's all I know. And I said, I don't want to know that.
Spending more time. And how important is communication in a relationship?
Very important. Yes.
That's 2 questions.
2 questions. That was tough. That was tough, guys.
We got engaged a few months ago.
Oh, congratulations. We
Thank
love
you.
that. Okay,
You
ready?
can't.
All I want is you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And how has communication changed since the little one, or has it? Probably gotten better, huh? Because y'all have to be in sync, right?
I would say like it's kind of the same, but then you grow that expectation of who does what. Like when we first got together, we communicated, I do nights, she does most of the things in the morning. I still make the bottles before she goes to daycare, but like, it's one of those things that like I still come home, like no matter how tired I am, I understand that's the expectation. She's gonna be way more agitated if she has to tell me change a diaper, feed the baby, and it's nighttime than rather she would be in the morning. And that's just one thing I've learned over time.
I don't know. Are they?
Yeah.
Are you guys together by chance? What's one thing you wish you could change about how you both communicate, or would you?
One thing would change.
Right. or that's working, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think we communicate well.
What would you change?
What would I change?
All right, hold on.
I don't know. I think we communicate good
Yeah.
for the most part. Yeah.
And the feistiness, we love it. We love the Brazilian. We love.
Too bad.
That's the perk, right? That's like
spicy.
right. We love a little. I'm spicy right now, so I'm smiling a little spicy. What is a quirk that you find endearing about your partner?
He's really funny, and I like someone that can make me laugh.
We definitely had to like be on the same page when it comes to her, because although she came out of me,
I know.
still her daughter too. I'm still his daughter too. So we definitely have to like communicate even more with especially that, because I can't just say, oh no, she's not gonna do that. I have to also talk to him so we can both understand what she needs to be doing.
She's very thoughtful of other people.
Oh, we love that. Look, brownie points, brownie points. How do you feel about couples therapy, even if there are no major issues?
First off, I'm kind of like, therapy is good, but if you're with an abuser, you don't go to therapy with your abuser, idiot. You leave. What are you doing? Go to individualized therapy, figure out why you don't want to leave this situation that's literally harming you. But if it's like, okay, we're good or whatever, I don't know. My parents never did that shit. If it's working, it's working. If you can talk about it, you can talk about it. If you need a third person to triangulate into your relationship, I don't know if it's viable anyway. Like, you can't communicate. You can't open up. So why are we wasting our time? Life is too short. Do something better with your life.
All right. Whew. Back from being out on the streets. Now's had to let his hair down.
Had to get us some wine.
Yeah, we had to get some wine. I'm tired.
It was a day. The weather started to get crazy towards the end too, so we did that just in time. Like, Atlanta and its weather is next level.
Yeah, it is. And I will say I was drinking the night before, and I'm drinking again. Oh my God.
She had a little incident before.
I had a little incident before.
We won't get into
all of that, but it involves getting it out of your system. If you know what I'm saying.
You could never tell on camera, okay?
No.
Couldn't tell.
But so yeah, what do you think? How did it go?
Yo, it was an amazing time. We met some awesome couples out on the Beltline in Atlanta today.
We did.
It was some great answers to our questions, our couples unscripted questions. You know, we were asking some great questions. I think one of the key takeaways I got from it is, I guess we should start wiping men when we use the restroom. But
I'm like, what?
But communication was something that was big. I felt like that was something I heard. Communication, transparency.
Yeah, communication, transparency.
It was very big.
I mean, yeah, that's like.
Yeah, how did you
feel?
That's
what you gotta do.
Yeah, because you was asking the question. So, like, how did you feel interacting one-on-one with?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I love to get out and talk to people, you know, and get their take on things, like in real time, like randomly. Let me ask you a question. It was hard to try to get people.
Yeah, people was on the go. People was moving.
You know, when we went to we went to 5 Points, little 5 Points. It was a lot more people that were willing to interact with us. But I think the Beltline was a little bit harder for us, but it was super fun. And again, like, the takeaway was communication and transparency. And we talked to a lot of good couples that seemed to really have like a really close-knit, strong bond with one another, which is what we love to see.
That's what we was going for. We was hoping to see that, and that's what I felt too from from every couple that talked to us. I felt like, yo, they are in this.
Oh yeah, I felt like they were in this, like, for sure.
Yes.
Some of them, you know, I was like, they kind of have like communication down.
Yes,
I was like,
yes,
okay.
yes.
I mean, obviously you can always work on communication, but I was like, y'all have that shit like figured out.
Like the couple with the baby, you can tell that they have a true understanding on how to communicate, and especially now that they have a baby, like she said, like, it's important for her to.
Communication had to get better.
Like even more intense because of a little one. So it was a lot of great answers today on the Beltline.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great experience.
Yes.
We really enjoyed it. And we will be going all over Atlanta and checking out different areas to engage and talk to couples. So we might find you.
Yes, give a look out for us. Don't run from us, okay?
You don't run. Just, answer some of these little questions.
Yes, just answer some of these couples unscripted questions, okay?
Not super tough, but we really enjoyed it. Niles it's got to be between me and Niles. Niles will host. I will host as well. So we did have a mishap with our audio on a little 5 points. So unfortunately, that video will not come to fruition. But we've learned from that video, and everybody who is waiting for it, you keep waiting because it's not happening. But we will be continuing to post more couples on the street, street talks. Yeah, so check us out. Cannot wait. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Couples on the Street Talks. And we got more coming for y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel. You can find us on all social media platforms, Instagram, Threads, Facebook, and TikTok, all at Couples Unscripted. If you want to work with us or if you have a question, please give us an email at coupleunscripted@gmail.com. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we will see you on the streets of Atlanta another time.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Bye.
Thank y'all.